Hello, everyone. Happy Sabbath. I'm so glad you're here today. I'm very happy that we can be together in this Sabbath day. Take a look at this animal. Have you seen this animal before? What's its name? I want you to think about some of the things that lambs do every day, things that you've learned. Let's take a look at this box. This box is gold. It must be very valuable. I wonder if this box holds a story, a parable. That's what we call stories that Jesus told. You know, parables are even more valuable than gold. Maybe this box is like a gift or a present. Parables are presents that were given to us a long time ago, way before our mothers and our grandparents were born, and our fathers and our grandpas were born. That's how old it is, but it's still a gift. Maybe there's a parable inside of here. Let's find out. So the first thing I find in this box is something green. It's so green. It kind of reminds me of those things that frogs sit on when they're floating in the water. Or maybe it's like a big treetop. So green. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, look at this. Very pretty blue. It's shiny too. Like a mirror, something I can use to look at my face. Or maybe like a window that you can see through. What do you think? Yes, it does kind of look like water. Let's see what else we have in here. It might help us find out if this is actually a story. Well, look at these. They're so dark. There's absolutely no light in them. It's almost like holding a shadow. If you look at it from this perspective, it kind of looks like a sad face, an upside down smile, but very dark. Oh, this is interesting. What can this be? Maybe this is like a log or a stick, or maybe it's just a walking path. But here's another one. Maybe these are the two sides of the path, and the middle is actually the path. There's more of them. Maybe this is the bridge that goes over the path. Let's see if we have any more. Well, there are more. Let's see, now it's kind of like a box, maybe, or a square, or if you're looking at it from where I'm sitting, could even be a triangle. Look at this. There's so many of them. It almost looks like it's getting higher and higher, taller and taller, maybe even stronger and stronger. Let's see. We're just going to keep building them until they're all done, until there's no more of them. I think that was the last one. It could be like a house, like maybe a flat house and people live in here. Or maybe it's a place where the sheep live. Let's see how many sheep there are. There's more and more how many sheep are there? Maybe they aren't so many. Maybe it's just one. Or maybe there really are many of them. There once was a man that said such amazing things, such wonderful things, that the people couldn't help but follow him because they wanted to hear everything he had to say. And when they followed him, they would ask each other, who is this man? How does he say and know so many amazing things? They wanted to know. So when they asked him, who are you? He said, I am the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd knows his sheep by name. The Good Shepherd calls his sheep by name, and when they hear his voice, they follow him. The Good Shepherd, as the Good Shepherd, I always walk in front of my sheep, and they follow me because they know my voice. And I lead my sheep out into the green, good grass. Because they know my name, because they know my voice, they follow me. And they eat of the good grass. And when I call their name, they come to me and they drink of the cool, fresh water. I lead my sheep to the good grass to eat and to the cool water to drink. And sometimes I have to lead my sheep into dangerous places. But my sheep, they follow me. And even if they're afraid, they trust me because they know my voice. And so they follow me. And when I take my sheep back home, they follow me. And I count them one by one to make sure they've all come home. 2, 3, 4, and if one of them is gone, I leave the sheep in the pen and I go out and I look for my lost sheep because I love my lost sheep. I love all of my sheep. I go out and I walk among the good grass to see if the sheep is there, but he is not. I go to the cool water where my sheep drink their water, but he's not there. And I even go to the dark and dangerous places to see if my lost sheep is there. I go there because I love my lost sheep. I would even give my life for my sheep. And when I find him, I put him on my shoulders and I carry him home, even if he's heavy. And I make sure he goes back into his home and he's safe. And when I have found my lost sheep, I'm so happy. I call all of my friends and we have a big feast to celebrate my lost sheep because I'm so happy that I found him. I am the Good Shepherd and I will give my life for my sheep. This is a regular shepherd. The regular shepherd does not know his sheep by name, and they do not know his voice. He does not lead them so that they can follow him. And so the sheep, they have no one to follow. And so they become scattered instead of staying together. And when the wolf comes out of the dark and dangerous place and wants to eat the sheep, the regular shepherd is afraid and he runs away from the wolf. But I am the Good Shepherd, and I go and I put myself between the wolf and the sheep to protect my sheep, because I will give my life for my sheep. And I gather up my sheep and call them home. And I make sure they're all there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am the Good Shepherd. My sheep follow me because they know my voice and I know their name.